off the crossbar. Crystal left fielder down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
Hello and welcome, folks, to the Flemington Ice Arena, where on this gorgeous Friday night, we have some ice hockey action for you here on HCTV. Tonight, Central will be facing off against Summit for the first time in recent memory. I'm George Urquhart, and, well, cannot be joined by anyone else up here in the new booth. 4-person maximum. So we got that many people in here, so it's just me tonight. At least for this first period. You might hear Tyler Rodriguez's voice later on. You definitely will, at least for a post-first period interview and a post-game interview. And you might hear him for the second period on play-by-play. Anyway, Central out here in all blue and a little bit of red. Big night for them. First time we're seeing these alternate jerseys coming out. And, it's gonna be exciting. They had a big win yesterday, 5-3 over Ridge. Looked very strong. The offense was cooking, and Matthew McMillan came in with a very great start to the season. 33 saves on 36 shots for a .917 save percentage. Definitely was a massive factor in that win for Central. Tonight, we kind of got a wild card here. These two teams don't really come together all that often, so it'll be interesting to see how these two play against each other. Don't see familiar opponents. Can't really make a prediction here based on what happened last year. So here we go. We're pretty much set for puck drop here. Glad that you all could join us here for some Central hockey. Robbie Turnbull will be taking it against Nathan Steele. Two important seniors for both of these teams. As the sticks tap, and he bounces around in the center, and Catalano is able to center it, or settle it, get it back out to Flynn. This is going to come into the offensive zone for Central. Here's Turnbull. He's going to drop it for Simon. Simon's with a drive, and that bounces off of a defender in front. This one's skated away here by Nathan Steele for Summit. Nathan Steele, one of the top point earners last season. Very important part of Summit's offense. Here is Turnbull settling it well with Meyer. Tried to go backside for Meyer. Didn't quite connect, but Turnbull gets back on it. Stripped away by Steele, and he'll look ahead for, I think that is Charlie Sinigua. I don't want to get that name wrong, so I might just call him number 11 for the rest of the game. This one, slips off the stick. I didn't see who that was. That was Michael Murphy, number 21, coming in trying to collect it. Looking for Kelleher and went too far, and it's going to be an icing. Kelleher scored 1 goal in the first game. He was the first goal in that first game. Made it 1-0 over Ridge. So pretty back and forth to start this first period. That one is won back by Central. It's Michael Murphy with a nice draw. So he bounces around. Looks like Murphy's going to be the one to settle it. He's going to send a shot towards net. That is Hamid in net for Summit. A battle on the boards here. Sweet is able to come away with it, and Kelleher scores! Oh my goodness, the voice crack is crazy, but I did not think that one was going in. It went right through the pads. Hamid, it's the first shot on the night Brady Keller just throwing something at the net to see what happens, and he scores. Oh man, I'm going to hear about that voice crack, aren't I? Anyway, it's very exciting to be in here, and it's 1-0 Central, just like that. Brady Keller. Central wins it back again here. It's Matt Forbes sending it down. So comes back in for Summit. They get a chance on net. McMillan stays strong. So a hand is up here. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? I think that was just to set the face off. Kelleher is going to get back on it, scoring early in this one. Thrown down to the corner, now behind the net for Summit. This one is sent back out. No, there's a slight blind spot for me here on the right side. And Central's almost able to push it out. That's Winston Sweet staying strong on it. Goes all the way back to Flame. Daniel Flame, one of the top defensemen on this Summit squad here. That one comes all the way back to McMillan, and he's going to freeze the puck. So we're only about 3 minutes in, and Central's up 1-0 on a goal from shot from the blue line. Those can work every once in a while. Nice save by McMillan to fight that one off. That was high. Had a chance. Catalano bodies a man. Here comes Turnbull. Turnbull in on net. He scores. Oh, what a goal. Robbie Turnbull didn't find the net in the first one, but there he is in the first period of the second game. What a goal. Quick hands from Robbie Turnbull. And it's 2-0. And Hamid is already out of the net, and Igor Timon is in for Summit. What a goal. Slid right by the defender and buried it. Waiting for him to do that all game last game, but didn't take him long in this one. Led the team in goals last year, led the team in points, 19 goals, 19 assists. My man Griffin Meyer was not behind him, the two line mates. Linemen. They were linemen, but Meyer had 37 points, and Turnbull had 38. So very close between those two. Catalano's on the other side of Meyer. Turnbull tried to go through on that face-off. This one's going to go all the way back. Simons is going to have to skate hard to get that. He flings it out, and it goes out up into the netting there. So this is going to be a face-off in the offensive zone for Summit. Summit already in a hole here as Central just came out quick. See what they can do to dig out of it, if at all. That's the start you want if you're Central. 2 goals in around 4 minutes here. Oh, look out, here comes Turnbull again. He couldn't quite stay with it that time, and Timon is able to get on the puck. Looks like they finally got the music working again. We had a weirdly silent warm-up here as Myers takes a swipe at it, and Timon's able to stop that. It goes out of play. And the face-off will go right back where it was. Turnbull's going to fight for that one. He's able to go through with it this time. Oh, and that one just went off the side of the net. Fooled some of the fans in the back there. Oh, and here's Meyer. Right in the center, he had Catalano, but this comes all the way back to Simons. It's blocked away in front, and look out. Here comes some speed for Summit. Here they come. It's Flame. Flame, it's blocked away in front. I believe that was by John Flynn who got in the way there. Excellent job defensively there by Central to recover on that counterattack. So an offensive zone face-off here for Summit. Summit by far does not look out of this game at all. They've looked very strong coming out. It's just a couple wayward plays. And off the glass, looking ahead. That was Troy Gorski who was on the puck there for a second. This comes all the way back across for Summit here as they go head up. Battistella tried to get on it there for... Did he actually able to send it to the other corner for Summit? So it comes all the way back out to Goldfarb. He's able to put it back the other way there for Summit. This one's sent in. Matt Forbes and Peter Carpy out back there. This one off the stick of Henry Schneider. This one comes all the way back in. Forbes. I'll look to send it up here. Schneider had a chance at that, but it's pretty far from his stick. Ethan Nelson with a shot. Gloved by McMillan. So a little over 10 to go here in the first period. 2-0 Central. If you're just joining us, it was a quick 2 goals for Central in the beginning. First, kind of a shot from the blue line, and then an amazing toe drag goal from Robbie Turnbull. Quick hands. Looking very strong. This one comes all the way back down, and another glove for McMillan. One back by Central here. Griffin Dunn looking ahead for Catalano. Catalano throws it in. Hard hit on the glass over there. Didn't quite see if anyone connected. Didn't sound like it. This one comes all the way back. Looking in for Meyer. This one works its way down behind the net. Owen Meyer with a nice poke check. The stick of Mulgrave. Here's Dunn sending it in. This will be collected by Goldfarb. So put back the other way by Mulgrave. And this one sent all the way to Turnbull, who gets bodied, but stays with it and stays on the puck despite being bodied, but it is eventually taken away here by Jack Semser. Sent all the way down and in. Kelleher tried to clear that. Couldn't quite do it. Nathan Steele was on there. Now this will get sent out and went off the netting, so should be an offensive zone face-off for Summit. Michael Murphy on the face-off here. He's dropped back, won by Summit, and it's going to come out with a shot from Flame. That one goes wide. Down in the corner that I cannot see. And Flynn staying strong on it. Flynn tries to put it past, and it's going to be an offside here on Summit, so this face-off will come just outside of the blue line here. Central will get some fresh legs out. Peter Carpy's going to take this face-off here. He's able to win it back. So sent into Summit's defensive zone. They control, though. Oh, and a nice intercept by Daniel Schneider. Henry Schneider. I'm sorry. I felt like something was wrong when I yelled that name out there. Braden Pileski tried to hold the line. This one eventually sent back in. Goldfarb looking out anyone in a Summit jersey here. Sent back across here. Mulgrave. Goldfarb. Looking ahead. Getting it to the center. Dangerous place. Taken away by Pileski. Pileski looking up for Schneider. Henry, that is. And Sweet with a nice poke check. Look out. Here comes Winston Sweet with a shot. And he scores. What a goal from Winston Sweet. And it's 3-0 Central. Oh, just an amazing play from Winston Sweet. Just stole it right off the stick of the Summit player. I did not see who it was, but just sent it right down. Just held onto the puck perfectly and sent it right in. Looked a lot like Turnbull's goal. What a goal from Winston Sweet. Central starting to open the floodgates already here in the first period. Pileski fighting hard for it. Sent one down into the corner here. On the side I cannot see. Here's Kelleher. Kelleher opened the scoring from the blue line. He gets checked pretty hard into the boards there. Penalty coming up, and it's going to be a Central power play here. Looks like the call is going to be boarding there. Or a cross check. Either way, it looked like Kelleher went the wrong way towards the boards. So if Central wasn't up enough already, they get another scoring opportunity here with the power play. It's going to be at the right circle instead of the left here. Meyer's going to take the face off. He's able to win it back. And Steele is going to clear it out. Look out, that was very close to going out there. Settle behind the net is Sweet. Just scored that goal. A beauty. Here goes Meyer. Meyer gonna work it around behind the net. The speed of Meyer. Gets it out to Sweet. To Turnbull. Turnbull's playing point on this power play. Here's Meyer. Meyer working his way. Looks for Turnbull in the center. Didn't quite get there. There's a rifle from Sweet. Goes over the net. Look out. Meyer went in between the goalie and the net there. Oh, and this one. Oh, look out. Here comes Nathan Steele with a shot opportunity. Oh, that one went off the pipe. Oh, and now look out on the other side. Here comes Catalano, and he missed the net. Chances galore here. Summit starting to control on this kill here. And that one goes all the way back to Central's end. McMillan will settle. And now Sweet will let the play develop. He'll drop it back here. It's Turnbull. Turnbull with a move. Turnbull walking his way through all of the defense and all the way down to the far end and into the corner. Kelleher tried to collect there. Was bumped off of it. Carpy adding some pressure there. Flynn tried to keep it at the line, but couldn't quite do it. Still an amazing job by Flynn to stop that clear. That one's rifled in. That was an offside warning there for Central, and there's the kill for Summit. They had a pretty big opportunity on that kill. See if there's any momentum for them now. Out comes fresh legs for Summit. This one's behind the net for McMillan. McMillan couldn't quite send it up. Oh, and a nice save there by McMillan. Alert on it. Good job not to send that a rebound there, because that would have been poked in for sure. Player bearing down on him there. So can't quite tell who won this one back. It was Summit, and they had a nice shot opportunity there and a good save by McMillan on a shot that changed direction. This one's behind the net here for Summit. Braden Pileski trying to take him off. This one comes all the way back out. Icing warning here, and it will be an icing here on Central, so it's going to come back to the defensive end. Central's had just a couple breaks. I mean, that's really the difference right now. Couple nice breaks. They haven't dominated play, but man, they've been able to finish almost every opportunity they've gotten so far. Face-off violation there, so we'll try that again. Here comes Dunn up the left wing. Hop skipping to jump into the zone, now in the back. Dunn tried to get on the pass for Catalano. Catalano's behind the net now. He's going to take a shot and he scores! What a shot from Michael Catalano. Found the top corner and somehow beat Igor Timin. What a goal. Did not see that one coming right there. Almost a lacrosse style shot. He picked that one up and sent it. He just found the upper right corner of the net there, and Michael Catalano will add to this Central lead. 4-0 in the first period, and man, they don't meet often, but Central seems to know all about Summit right now. So Turnbull on the face-off there. Flame, that one's out in the center, and Matt McMillan is able to catch that one out of midair. Good hands from McMillan there. He's posting a shutout right now. See how long he can hold that one up. The big game against Ridge. And that was yesterday. These guys must be at least somewhat tired, but they do not look it tonight. And look out, here comes another opportunity, looking in the center. Let's see. What are they calling here? As that one came right into the center there. The rebound kind of came out, but Timin was able to get his glove on it. One back by Turnbull. This one bounces high. Catalano into the corner. That one getting away from Turnbull. Meyer. This one up to the outside. Here's Catalano back into the zone, looking for Turnbull. Turnbull in the corner. This one almost comes right in front, but it's steered away by Summit. Summit into the zone. That'll right around. Steele almost got on it there for Summit. This one bounces off the back of Meyer and eventually finds its way into Summit zone for an icing. So Central dominating this first period. So far, it does not look like that is going to change at all. Pressure from Gorski. Karpy almost got on that one. Gorski tries to put it the other way. Karpy keeps it in. This one's sent in. Forbes is going to try and push his way forward. This one comes all the way out to the other side here. Mulgrave can't get on it for Summit, and this one comes the other way for Gorski. That's off his stick. Summit looking for a penalty. we play on as Pileski gets on it here. Sends it back up for Central. This one goes the other way here as Goldfarb. It's the back of Mulgrave. This one finds its way up to Semser. Comes all the way back to Mulgrave. Battistella is going to send it in for Summit. This one works its way around, comes all the way back to the defense here. Wesson with someone who is not on my sheet. And Steele will turn this the other way for Battistella. This one comes all the way down. Griffin Dunn won the race, but no icing. Goes around the back here. It's coming out the other way for Central. Kelleher trying to get his speed. He gets there. In comes Yarrow to lay a little bit of a lick. Comes all the way down. Steele. There's a shot opportunity in front, and I think that one just went wide at the horn here. And that is it for the first period. Stay tuned for interview here with Griffin Meyer. Gonna send it down to Tyler Rodriguez on the ice.
Joining with the Griffin Meyer, Red Devil number 4, Griffin 4-0. Great result for you guys so far in this first period. What are you feeling after that first period?
You know, I think the boys are just going. We're making them turn over pucks. All the stuff that we get, all these goals, it's because of hard work. No luck or anything. We create our own luck, yeah, but it's all hard work. We're making them turn pucks over on their own blue line.
Griffin, thank you and good luck the rest of the way. That was Red Devil number 4, Griffin Meyer. Stay tuned for a second period action.
I'm setting the expectations as a leader for the team amongst a couple of my other senior teammates, and we're just really looking to push each other this year, and overall as a team trying to bring in the best out of everyone and try and push to really just achieve good things this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken a lot of hard work, but it's been fun along the way, and, you know, I really trust in my teammates, and they've helped me get to where I'm be, whether they're my size or they're the heavyweights, and that's definitely helped me progress as I've been a wrestler here at Hunterdon Central.
All these kids in this room and just the environment every single day in the winter, being able to be here and be present and learn how not just to wrestle but also to lead. That's a big thing that I think I've made big strides in this past off season coming into this season. But I think overall, like this team together is just going to be very successful if we do what we need to do every day.
I think I've come along a lot mentally. I think that was my biggest thing, was just a part of the mental aspect in terms of wrestling. It's just like, they may be older than me, but I still got to get after it and get those takedowns.
The standard is always high, and that's actually our kind of mantra this year for the season. It's a higher standard of expectation for the individual, a higher expectation of performance standard, and just a higher standard of program. We expect to be a top 20 program every year. We expect to be battling for sectional and state titles, and you know, this is just another year in the Hunterdon Central legacy.
My dad wrestled here, and my brothers also wrestle here, so they got me into wrestling, definitely, by watching them wrestle. I was pretty hesitant. I was like a cheerleader, and I ran, so I kind of was just doing my own thing. But my friend got me in the room one day, and I've been coming every day since.
I love it. It's made me grow as a person so much, and it's helped me mentally, physically. I don't know what I'd do without it.
From separation between boys and women's wrestling, I don't think there's too much of a difference. Wrestling is wrestling. You're coming in here, you're trying to win. and I'm happy to see that it's growing, the sport.
Probably what I'm going to remember most is just how much fun we have in the locker room, on the bench as a team, and especially after a win, have a great time in the locker room with each other, and it's just awesome. It's like, it's an unreal experience you need to experience when you're on a team.
You know, we're playing probably one of the hardest conferences in the state, Skyline Conference. So many good teams. We have a really hard schedule every year, so we're always playing against top competition, so it'll set us up really well for playoffs and everything we need to win.
The best thing that we have going for us right now is that we've been all playing together for who knows how long. I mean, the core of us seniors have all played on the same team for the last 12 years, and we just every time we win a game, even if we lose, we go out to eat after. We do everything outside of school and all that kind of stuff together. We're a really tight group, and we do a lot of fun activities together.
You know, the fans bring great atmosphere. You know, I get so excited to play Friday nights, and just being around the team. You know, I feel like we're all brothers, and, you know, I don't know if I'll get that connection anywhere else.
Well, every year we seem we have a lot of depth. I think this year we have a returning varsity goalie. It's a senior, Matt McMillan. We have 5 senior returning varsity defensemen. We have our top 2 lines back. We have a lot of experience that a lot of these guys have been playing since they were sophomores. So we have a core group, and like every year, our last couple of years, we've been a pretty good hockey team. We just haven't gotten over the hurdle of winning a championship. This is a year we take another crack at it, but I think it's a good group.
I think as a senior, it's nice to feel like you're almost leading a community of girls who are just we all want to play together. We're all a team. It's just nice to feel like you're in a community.
It was great to be on as a sophomore, and I think just each year you gain more confidence, and it's fun because each year you also have different players, so you get to have different relationships with many different people, and it's fun to play with different people and also just grow as a player yourself.
I like that there's a lot of new, because last year there was a lot of seniors and they all left, so our team is there's a lot of new girls on the team, and it's nice to get to know them and play with new people.
I told them my mentality is to be able to compete in every game. I just want to be able to compete where we can literally go out and we give everything we have and we're in the game. I know last year's schedule was a little more difficult probably than this year's, which was nice that I was able to kind of have my hand in that a little bit. But looking at our league, and we're in a different division technically, so looking at just our conference games, I think we honestly should be able to compete in every game.
Inside hand, inside hand, inside hand, all the way down inside. Take your butt, guys.
Character's a big part of our senior class and our senior mentality with the varsity guys. So ever since sophomore year, I've been learning not only how to become a better player, but how to become a better man, all with these coaches and the players. I think this year's team, just our chemistry, because we've been playing together for the past 2 years, and ever since COVID hit, that hasn't really been an option for us. So we've been grinding the summer, spring, we've been playing year-round together. So I think we got a lot of chemistry this year and a lot of young talent that could really help us.
I mean, I think it's an honor. It feels great that the guys could trust me to help lead them every night. They'll turn to me if things go wrong or when they go good, like what we should be doing every night. I think that also holds me to a higher standard. I can't tell other guys to be accountable and then not do it myself. So I think it's a bigger challenge for myself and all my teammates. We want to bring the team back to where it was pre-COVID, get people buzzing about HC basketball again. And I think a big part of doing that is winning the counties and the divisions. You see
a lot of those years up there, and we want to get back to having our name up there, making history.
I think it's how you carry yourself outside of basketball and inside basketball. Always working hard, and make sure you leave nothing on the floor.
You know, you see them in the hallways, you see them in the commons after school. You know, they're always together. Rarely ever do you see one of them, you know, kind of by themselves. Or if one of them is walking in the hall, they're going to meet up with another one. You know, they truly embody that brotherhood mentality. You know, they are a family. They enjoy being around each other. And, you know, as a coach, yes, wins and losses are important, but those bonds that they're building, you know, that's the stuff that, you know, you're really proud of when you see them take that away from this experience here.
All right, so I'm here with Sean Klein, Central's goaltender last year, and what do you think of the blue?
It's definitely an interesting color for the Red Devils. Looks really good. I like the jerseys a lot, so I got no complaints.
I have to say, I like them a lot too. You had a good season last year, final season. I mean, I'm sure you got some good memories. Want to share any of those?
Honestly, it's my first game. It was so exciting walking out with the boys for the first time. Yeah, it was a lot of fun my first time around, and it just built throughout the season.
That's awesome. I watched you every single game. You're very solid season, finished with a .92, and you know, you paved the way for number 32 is in goal now. Who's starting a good year? What can you say about him as a teammate last year?
Matthew was a great teammate, always was supportive. I felt very comfortable leaving the net to him, and I hope he has a really good season.
That's good stuff right there. We're going to send it back up to Tyler Rodriguez for the start of the second period. Thank you, Sean Klein.
So back here for second period action, the Red Devils had a convincing start to that first period. 4 goals scored, first by Brady Kelleher, followed by Rob Turnbull, then Michael Catalano, and Winston Sweet there at the end. Made it 4 for the Red Devils, so capitalizing on some mistakes from the goalie for the Summit Hilltoppers, and the Red Devils very convincing start. What is a Summit team that is very good. Last year, they beat Westfield 7-2 to win the McInnes Cup, which is their conference they play in. Central plays in the Skyland, who right now they're second behind Hillsborough in the Skyland. Delaware's actually 2 Skyland conferences this year with the creation of the North Hunterdon Voorhees ice hockey team that now plays here. So they play, I believe, with Bridgewater, and Watchung Hills Central plays with Hillsborough, Pingree, Ridge, and of course Hillsborough, as I said before. So 4 teams there for them, and 4 in the other division, or yes, division as well, both a part of the Skyland Conference. So it'll be the line that started for the Red Devils. Griffin Meyer, who we spoke to at halftime. Flynn Simons will be the defenseman. McMillan still in goal. Turnbull and Catalana out there for the Red Devils. And Daniel Flame, the danger man for the Hilltoppers, number 9 out there, their captain as well. Nathan Steele, 15 goals last year out there for the Hilltoppers, as well as Drew Goldfarb, number 24, and number 6, Dylan Mulgrave, the defenseman. And in goal, Artaza Hamid, who was the one that was a talking point in the first period. It's Simons who will try to get on it from Nathan Steele. It's on this near side now and hit up and across, and actually hit someone there over the glass, but he's okay, and will be a face-off now in the center of the ice. So start it over again. It's just 12 seconds gone. Here's Turnbull, who led the team in points last year, 38 points. He was an amazing season. 19 goals and 19 assists. There's Catalano, plays it off the boards. It's up and controlled by Simons as he hits it off those far boards and picked up by the Hilltoppers and is dumped down to no one. And there's Flynn, who recently committed to Stevens University to play lacrosse. So big accomplishment for him. He's a great 2-sport athlete. Here's Turnbull going the other way. Turnbull now has Meyer to his left. It's picked up by Flynn. And offsides, I believe, is the call there. And line change for both teams. Kelleher coming out there for the Red Devils. Sweet as well. Pileski, Forbes, It's Murphy who won the faceoff for the Red Devils. There's Kelleher. There's Matt Forbes. And now it's Hilltoppers the other way. There's Pileski who's able just to flip it up for Sam Weston. And controlled again by the Red Devils with Murphy. Beautiful cut inside. Murphy, oh shot Murphy. What a goal that is. Off the post and in. Michael Murphy dribbles it and maneuvers it so well. And the shot was beautiful from him. Great goal for Michael Murphy there. And just simply came kind of out of nowhere. He has not scored. I think that's his first varsity goal. He was on the team for 2 years before that. That's a beautiful finish there from Michael Murphy. And he'll go there for the face-off against Steele. And Kelleher will try to win it there. So it's Dylan Mulgrave to dump that one up. McMillan got himself into a bit of a sticky situation because he taking over from Sean Klein, who we heard from at halftime, had a great year last year. McMillan is very capable goalie. He saw the ice 4 times last year, McMillan, and almost had a 90% save percentage. Very good. And this year in the last game, it was saved 33 shots on 36. So far in the first period, it was the Red Devils with 9 shots and Summit with 6. So it's a close game. I talked to Coach Santo after I talked to Griffin Meyer and said that he expected Summit to come back a bit stronger in this one. And the Central have Kyle Easley for this second period. So good to see him back out there after his 2-goal performance against Ridge. And there's McMillan, who catches that one comfortably off his stick. And again, a really good start for the Red Devils in this period. Just 2 minutes gone, and a goal to start the period off for them. And there's Peter Carpy again with the face-off, and another shot there from Steele, and another save by McMillan. It's Jake Semser, the senior, to take the face-off this time. That's flipped up and towards Easley on this near side. It's played to those backboards. It's behind the goal now. Trying to just look and see there. Somebody's in my way. Oh, it's in front. Still there. That was Easley there. There's a shot from deep. And then it's tried to be poked in, and it is. Henry Schneider there where it mattered most for the Red Devils. And again, it was Taza Hamid who just couldn't control it there off the long shot there from Easley. And Easley able just to shoot that one in there, and it just could not be controlled, and that will be it for Taza Hamid. The sophomore pulled off for the freshman Igor Timin. Or yes, Igor Timin, that is. Number 1 to come in for him. Summit head coach Ian Bell has seen enough and takes Hamid off the ice. And I feel bad for Hamid there. Not good to see a player go off like that, but it was another weak shot. He just couldn't control it. There was Schneider just to basically tap it in there, but that's really good center play there from Schneider, smelling the danger and being in the right place at the right time, and the conviction he took with his finish was very well. Here's a Hilltoppers the other way. It's shot off the post. McMillan's there and just gets on it. I tell you what, that was a nice little move there by Ethan Nelson. Just shot it quickly, caught McMillan out off the post and into his glove, luckily for him. And it will be a face-off in the Red Devil zone. Catalano, Meyer, Turnbull back out there. This big man, Lucas Yarrow. I didn't know who he was until I asked Santa. I said, who's that big kid? He said, Lucas Yarrow, the freshman. I was like, wow, he's huge and commanding out there on the ice as well. It's Nelson again. Got it stolen. It's played up across the halfway line. Will Meyer get there? Instead, it's the new man, the freshman Igor Timin there, just to put his glove on that and take away the danger for the Hilltoppers. Seems like so much has happened so far in this second period. Only 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes gone actually. And it will be Nathan Steele face off against Meyer, or Turnbull, excuse me. Now it's Forbes who will track back. Pileski's there as well. Big hit from Pileski. And there's a shot. It's off the left skate of Forbes. Still there with Steele. Sets it back. Controlled off the left foot, blocked by Turnbull. And shot behind there was Connor Shakina there with the shot, and that was blocked by Forbes. And now it's Steele. Good turn from him to evade Meyer. Here's Steele. He'll go alone. He'll shoot. That's a good save there from McMillan. Beautiful work there from Nathan Steele. Just a spin away from Meyer as you see the flakes of ice fly up in the air as he made that cut there. It's a beautiful, beautiful move from him. Just couldn't quite get the finish there. And here's Forbes, flips it all the way up. Try to get caught out of the air there. And another shot that time. Another save, and Forbes a bit unhappy there with number 7, Sasha Shevikov there, getting in the way of McMillan. Shevikov was, and Forbes wasn't too happy. Love to see your defenseman protecting your goalie there. Saw some of that in the first period, and it was the Hilltoppers who are the team that checks kind of high. Is what I witnessed in the first period, and it was something you said close to the head, a bit dangerous for them. And the Red Devils probably don't like that, but don't have to do their work physically, just showing to the scoreboard. 6-0, a great score line for them. Remember last year they opened with 2 ties, and 6 ties in all, so 2 wins for them, very good to start. And it's face-off was lost there by the Red Devils, and it's Turnbull who took it. And line change now for the Red Devils. It's Murphy, Kelleher, Sweet line back on. Simons and Flynn stay out there. Face-off won by Steele. Simons defends it there. It's picked up on the far side. Big hit there from Sweet. And it's back for the Hilltoppers. Good little deke there as the Hilltoppers try to bear down on McMillan's goal. Steele on it again. Shot in front. Flame was close to it. It was Mulgrave who put it on McMillan's net, and now it's the other way for Catalano. Or excuse me, that's Murphy, sorry. Gets almost tackled there, Murphy. Sweet tries to pry it free. Murphy gets it caught, and it's Steele the other way. Isolates Flynn. Steele goes, cuts to his inside. Now we'll take it all the way around, then stop. Beautiful play by him. He got a big hit there from Murphy. There's Mulgrave. Steele again behind the goal in the boards. The fans love that from Simons. And I think Simons could be coming to the penalty box here. Well, now let's see what they say. Can't see where he's going because Wood here is blocking me. And yes, Simons does go to the penalty box. So the Red Devils shorthanded. A great opportunity for the Hilltoppers to get their first goals. Kelleher, who scored the other day on the power play for the Red Devils. And let's see if the Hilltoppers can do the same against the Red Devils. There's flipped up. Catalano back out there. There's Mulgrave. Play to that far side. Meyer hits it up. Can Catalano get there first? Now remember, no icing on the power play. There's Daniel Flame who chases him. Catalano just flips it back there. And there's Steele now. Turnbull getting close to him. And there's a shot, a big block there. And Catalano, I believe, now goes into the penalty box. So it will be 3 versus 5 for the Hilltoppers as they'll call a timeout. I think it was a tripping violation against Catalano. So we'll have 1 minute and 19 seconds when it will be 3v5. And after that, they'll have another 21 seconds for a normal power play, just 4v5. So a big, big chance for the Hilltoppers to get back into this one. And there's a team, like I said, finished last year 12-7-7. They were 2-5-5 in a very difficult conference, the NJHIIL McInnes. They were 6th out of 7 teams in that conference. Governor, Livingston, West Essex, Livingston, Westfield, Summit, Verona, and Glen Rock. Or sorry, 5 out of 7, I should say. But they did win the McInnes Cup to beat Westfield 7-2. They won the Union County Tournament 3-2, beating Livingston. And they lost in the same round as the Red Devils did last year. That was in the quarterfinals of states, losing 3-2 to Chatham. So a team that went pretty far last year, basically the same as the Red Devils, losing the quarterfinals of states, but they won the McInnes Cup and their Union County tournament. So they won their cup for the county. The Red Devils lost the Skyland Cup. I don't believe they don't have the county tournament because there's not a lot of teams in Hunterdon County. So a very successful team last year as they're looking to create something here. Oh, that's not what they wanted. And here's Turnbull. Can Turnbull get there first? He can. Here's Robbie Turnbull bearing down. Turnbull, beautiful. Turnbull scores! (7-0) now for the Red Devils. A short-handed goal there as they were trying to feed Daniel Flame and just flipped it way over his head. And Turnbull, beautiful little move again, like we saw him take it on his first goal, and just calmly slots it in to the net there as he just sent Igor Timmon to the shop. Beautiful from Turnbull. Now Meyer back in to take the face-off for the Red Devils. Turnbull getting his first 2 goals of the year. I believe he did not get a point in the last. Oh, he did actually. Sorry, he had an assist last game. So 3 points for him now on the year. At 38 last year. Led the team in scoring with 19 goals. As the Hilltoppers will look to work something here. Remember, they were 3v5 and they still scored, the Red Devils. There's a shot. McMillan, very good save there. It was Meyer who had 17 goals last year. Both 2 last year had, I think, 6. Meyer had 6 more goals than Darren Santo the year before, and Turnbull was 7 or 8 more, excuse me, who only had 11 the year before. So both to have 2 players beat the previous leading goal scorer on the team is very impressive. And to have both of them come back too is even more impressive for the Red Devils. 2 big threats for them as they try to end this power play. They have about 10 seconds left, again playing 3v5, another 50 to go for the 4v5 power play. And the goal is moved, and the clock will stop as they'll reconnect the magnetic energy there with the goal. Just beautiful performance from the Red Devils so far. Can't stress that enough. It's a Summit team, which is their season opener. So maybe haven't come out flying like they normally would, but still a very talented team with some very dangerous players. And the Red Devils made them look very, very ordinary and even subpar at times today. Turnbull taking the draw there against Steele and just losing out on the draw there. And they reset the penalty clock for the Red Devils, adding a lot of time. And there's Flame. There's a shot deflected off the stick of Pileski, who just gets it out of there. It was Drew Goldfarb there trying to get involved. And now easily back on for the Red Devils. Easily only 1 goal last year and already at 2 from the Ridge game. And there's Flynn intervening there and again getting away. Good defending from the Red Devils. Still have 1:16 to go. Playing down 1 man short-handed. They fought off the 3v5 for now. but hopefully for good for them. And on this near side, not too good visibility for me as McMillan gets control. Oh, and almost gives it away there behind the goal. He's fighting there with Easley. Forbes flips that one very high and eventually hits the ice on the ground on that far side by Timmins' net, and it's Summit the other way. Less than 40 to go on the power play. It's a long run there from Jake Semser. And that's again flipped behind there by the Red Devils. Really done well to kill off this power play, and it looks like they're going to get this kill here. We're left under 15 seconds to go. And off the skate of Meyer there. And the Hilltoppers just can't get it into the Red Devils' zone now. Now they finally go. They're shot and controlled by McMillan, and that will allow the Red Devils to get another man on the ice in Robbie Turnbull. And a full line change, rather. There's Griffin Dunn. Assist today. Easily for Turnbull. And here's Easley, who couldn't advance that one because Meyer was offside. And face off Turnbull against Steele. Easy will bear down there, try to win the puck in the Hilltopper territory, and now here's Yarrow. This will flip it behind them, and here's Steele bearing down the other way. Steele, still he goes. Steele tries to lay that one in front there. I think he was looking for Flame there, or Semser, who was in the area. Just couldn't quite find them, and now here's the Hilltoppers. And the Red Devils can control with Dunn. Calm pass over for Yarrow. And plays that one off the boards. As Turnbull will go. And offsides was Turnbull. Peter Carpy back in. Pileski, Forbes, Murphy, and Kelleher back in. It's been a very good line for the Red Devils today. 3 goals from this line out of the total 7 that was scored, and 1 was shorthanded, so probably if you take that one out, half. It's more if you want to go far, of course. You got to have lines that can, every single line has to be able to produce numbers, because it's just too physically demanding of a sport to have one group of players out there, one line out there for the whole game. There's Pileski, who tried to take that one out of the air with his hand. It's played up towards Semser. It's Kelleher, who lost out there to Paul Rubstein. And it's Rubstein again. Oh, a shot in front. McMillan, good save. Kelleher will chase that one down. It's Mulgrave who is able to retrieve it. Mulgrave still flips that one behind to Goldfarb. This near corner, tough for me over here. Of course, on that far side we have that inflatable Santa, as you could probably see. Way better than that, but still not fully visible. But not complaining though. It's a beautiful vantage point we have here in this ice arena now. Here is Pileski's shot, and that's a good save there by Timon. Was that Pileski? I think it was Pileski. You couldn't quite see the number, but regardless, good save by Timon there as we near 3:30, or at 3:30 to go now in this period. Be Peter Carpy to take this face off. Flynn. And there's Henry Schneider now. Carpi still will fight for it, loses his stick. Shot there is by Flynn. It's in front. Here's Carpi again for Flynn. Shot from Flynn. Deflected and it's hit in. I think it's been claimed there by Henry Schneider. Would be his second of the day. So an assist for Flynn or maybe a goal for Flynn. Not sure. But regardless, the Red Devils now have 8. Yes, 8-0 is the score. Just crazy to even say that one here, but 8-0 against a team like Summers. Looks really good for the Red Devils for the rest of the season to go. And there's Turnbull now to take this face-off, and he wins it comfortably. Here's Catalano. And it's controlled now by Watchung Hills. Or excuse me, Watchung Hills colors. They just lost actually to North Hunterdon Voorhees, so got their first ever win. Oh, it's in front. And just about does enough there, McMillan. And now it's Simons who has Catalano to his right, Turnbull to his left. And it's chased down by Catalano. Or Simons, excuse me, chased down his own puck. And here's Turnbull. Good work by Turnbull, knocks it out in front. Turnbull leaves it for Catalano just a bit too far. Dunn checks in now for the Red Devils, and it's Steele who can go the other way. Nathan Steele, it's a 2v2 for him if he can hurry. Here's Steele, cuts inside. Steele, shot, and that's a beautiful finish there by Steele. What a goal that is from Nathan Steele. Just takes that and just glides so effortlessly across the ice. And really nothing McMillan could do there when he puts it perfectly in the top corner. There, Nathan Steele, what a finish that is, but didn't quite celebrate as it's still a 7-point deficit now for the Hilltoppers, and McMillan visibly upset there not to keep that shutout. But of course, don't expect things to be perfect here. Second game in the season, first for the Hilltoppers. Still some things they want to work on. And sometimes they're just a transition play like that. When you have a player like Steele on it, just can be so dynamic, so difficult to guard. Oh, there's a deflected shot in front. Oh, and another one. 2 goals in quick succession there. That's Braden Messer there, and now it's only 6. Still a whole nother period to go. The Red Devils have exploded here. I think it was 3-4-0, scored 4 in this period, so could maybe happen there. McMillan disappointed with himself on that. Being picked up there by his teammates. But that's sometimes tough there as a goalie. Don't have a lot to do the whole game. Can tend to get switched off mentally. Now he just has to re-lock in McMillan and try to keep it only at 2. Here's Murphy. He's looked very dynamic when he's been on the puck today. Kelleher will chase it down. Matt Forbes will chase that one down. Flip that one up from Murphy. Big hit there. Murphy received and then gave back pretty quick. Did well, really, to stand its ground. Now here's Kelleher. Huge hit by Sweet there. Dylan Mulgrave there. And now they change the lines now to Hilltoppers. Another goal here, 55 seconds to go, and make for a very interesting third period. And now Sweet will try to run out in front. Good defensive reading and play there by Forbes. Oh, Forbes still goes. It's Connor Chiquina there, tries to just play that one up. Oh, and here's Steele again. 1v1 with McMillan. Steele, good save there by McMillan. Stuck out that big right pad there to block that one away. Steele tried to go low. And that could have been dangerous there. With that, McMillan just makes things very comfortable for them. If that one goes in, you think 3 goals unanswered for the Hilltoppers. Have momentum going in that third period. Anything can happen. Would it be a catastrophe if they were to lose from 8-0 down, from 8-0 up? And now on the draw is Turnbull. There's Steele. Taking a lot of draws, Turnbull today. Has been Murphy, him, Meyer. And now is icing, I think, will be the call. So face-off, excuse me, for the Hilltoppers in the Red Devils zone with 10 seconds to go. So still an opportunity for them. It'll be Semser to take it. And he goes on one knee as Meyer. Can he try to make something happen? Only has 5 seconds to go. Griffin Meyer, Catalano to his right. Meyer shot, ooh, and way too high there. And unlucky for Meyer, did very well to make up the ground there and almost score for the Red Devils as the Red Devils lead after 2 periods, 8-2.
All right, I'm here alongside Michael Murphy, number 21, starting center. Red Devils scored his first one of the season tonight. How are you feeling, man?
Feeling pretty good, man. First one of the season. I've been waiting for it for a while. It's great to get it now.
It's awesome. How does it feel?
On a night like this, feels great.
So it's a great game for you guys. You guys look strong, controlling everything, and beautiful goal. Your speed, amazing. When I watched you last year, the improvement is clear. You look awesome out there, winning all your face-offs, and I mean, how does it feel to be in the ring?
Feels great. I mean, I played here my whole life. It feels great to finish last year off here.
Yeah. You got any plans for the future?
Staying local for RBCC. I'm probably going to be helping Coach Boot coach Bears 18A next year.
All right. Well, we're going to go back to Tyler up in the booth.
You look at the camera. To join with Red Devils alum Javier Campbell. Javier, what does it feel like to be back here in a night like this? Late night, prime time on the ice. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely awesome. I mean, like, seeing the fans and, like, the energy, it's great. It gives me memories,
So you're playing now junior hockey. Can you speak on that, how that's been going, and what the next step is going to be for you?
Yeah, I mean, our junior hockey team is great. It's our first year here, and we're doing very well. We're first in the league, which is nice. But, I mean, obviously the goal is to play college hockey. So, yeah.
Now, what do you make of these new blue and red jerseys, Javier? It's something interesting, but I kind of like them.
Yeah, it's some pretty good style. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, they fit really well with the colors, and I think it's a little change, and it just makes, like, Central hockey even better.
And you think this team has the ability to go all the way? Look convincing here, up 8-2-1, of course, the other day.
Definitely. There's a lot of talent out here, especially a lot of alums, and I think that the energy that they got, even the young players, they're really gifted, so they could definitely go all the way here,
Javier, thank you so much, and good luck playing with the juniors.
All right, thank you so much, Tyler, for that interview right there, and we are headed into the third period here at the Flemington Ice Arena, and if you haven't heard, we got a blowout on our hands here. It is 8-2 here at the start of the third period. Central with a 6-goal lead. Summit heated up a little bit in the end of the second period, but Central still got 6 goals in the bag. No game is over till it is over, but Central's been looking pretty strong tonight. Be a great way to start the season. 2 big wins. It's getting late here on this Friday night. It was a late start. Started around 8:30. These boys will get a little bit of rest, at least from the games, for a bit. And here goes Meyer to start it off here for Central. Crosses up. There's a drive from Simons, just a little high. So we're going to stay with Igor Timin in the net for Summit. They have made 4 goaltender changes. It's quite a lot. Talking to Sean Klein for most of the second period. There's a nice stop by McMillan. He said he's probably never seen that in a high school game, 4 goalie changes. So this is down in the corner. This one's going to get lifted back out. Walgrave was the last line of defense against Turnbull. Turnbull eventually finds it. There's a shot that's stopped by Timon. This one is sent back out. Here's Flame. Flame has some room to fire a shot. That is blocked. Leave that one off the stick of Max Simons. So 14 minutes to go in this one. Seems like the pace has definitely slowed down quite a bit here with the kind of blowout feel here. Still a very fast, fun game to watch. This one comes out. So we'll go back into the hitting corner here. Fight for it in the corner. Looks like Forbes tried to reverse it back up ice and will eventually find its way up there. This one comes back the other way now for Subbit. They'll send it in. McMillan will stop it. Will find its way to Keller. Here is Murphy. Murphy scored his first this year. Sweet scored as well in this one. He's going to send a backhander at the net. The rebound is free, but Timon is able to stay on it. Timon seeming to find a little bit of a rhythm recently here. Summit definitely has a goalie situation on their hands to figure out. Two goaltenders definitely struggling tonight, but maybe one will prevail later on in the season. That one had a chance to change direction. Here's a rifle from Dunn that goes off a man in front. That's Gordfin, I believe. Gotta get track of my sheet here. Goldfarb. a little bit of a difference there, but anyway, this comes back to Dunn. That one changed direction. The rebound came out and they scored, but the whistle had blown already. That would have been a hat trick for Schneider. Henry Schneider has 2 goals in that second period. Central going to get the offensive zone face-off. Flynn and Simons, the defensive pair. With Easley, Schneider, and Gorski out there for Central. Here comes Steele. And they're going to say Merson was in too early. It's Semser who is in too early. I gotta really get on my sheet again here. When you get the period off in the middle, brain kind of turns to jelly and start messing up some names on the other team. Anyway, here's Flame. I think I got that one. And some nice stick fighting there from Simons, frees it up. Here comes Turnbull. Turnbull throws one at the net, and Timon alertly on it there. It's like Summit was just taking its time to figure themselves out. They're looking a little bit like a different team out here, especially in between the pipes. Looking a lot more alert. This is one back by Central here. This one's eventually going to trickle. Nope, it stays in. Number 20 on it for Summit. Bring it up ahead here. The speed down the wing there. Summit has not looked bad at all in this game. Just a couple of breakaways they let up, and that's been the difference in this one. Staying in with it here. Can't quite see what's going down in that side, in that corner. This one comes out in front. Dangerous there. Braden Messer was right in front for Summit. And they'll fire it back in. McMillan. I don't think he wanted to freeze that, but the refs were very quick on the whistle there. Or maybe an offside. I don't know quite what happened there. I do watch a lot of hockey, but generally when it comes out and in like that and then ends up in the goalie's hands on the other side, but I guess something had been called. Maybe the puck went out of play or something must have happened there. Can't catch everything from this position on the ice. This one comes all the way out. Poleski is going to send it back in. Down behind the net here. It's going to be pushed forward. That was by Goldfarb. Breaking all the way down. Oh, McMillan with a dangerous pass there. Luckily was able to get it through the stick of the Summit player. Kelleher was putting the pressure on there. It's coming out, going across here. Battistella. Throw that one in. Not many stoppages happening early on in this third. Dunn is hit hard on the boards, and hand goes up. I don't think Dylan Flame was trying to do that, but he's going to go into the penalty box nonetheless here. Dunn luckily is going to get up from that hit. So we're going to see Central on the power play again here. Central's power play in the first period. I can't quite remember if one of the goals was on the power play. There's definitely a couple on the PK for Central. And there's one right there, although they're going to say it didn't go in. That one, I think that one bounced in and out of the net, if I'm not mistaken. The fans saw it. I mean, I can't say my vantage point is the best. I mean, I've got two sides I can't quite see, but from where I'm standing, that one looked like it bounced off the back of the net and in. Could have stayed out. They're going to discuss it down at the benches. I think everyone's kind of wondering what is going on. So, still a group of officials talking it out now with Igor Timin. Oh, so it's going to be a penalty shot for Robbie Turnbull. So I don't quite know what happened there. It did look like the puck hit the back of the net, but I guess a penalty might have been called beforehand. And so now Turnbull is going to get a chance at a penalty shot here. You know he's got those quick hands, and it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. He's going to take his time with it here. Started off nice and slow here. Here comes Turnbull, and he missed the net. I think he's a little better at game speed sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. Just trying to see the green light there, but we'll see if Turnbull can get the redemption here eventually. Turnbull already having a very good game. Didn't necessarily need that one, but I'm sure he would love to have had it. So comes all the way back out here. This is Meyer. Meyer is going to give it back to Sweet. Sweet looking for Turnbull by the circle, but one didn't quite make it. This one's cleared away, but it hits the netting. So that could be a delay of game penalty, but I don't think they're going to call this one here. Might have been far enough back in the zone. I'm not entirely sure what the line is there, but generally if you shoot it out from your own zone on a power play, it is a delay of game. Now Summit maybe with a chance to break out with it on the PK, but it comes back the other way. Catalano's going to get on it in the corner. Here goes Meyer. Meyer behind the net to Catalano. He's going to get it back out to Simons. That one gets away from him. Now Simons has to sprint back. He's able to get on it. Good recovery from Max Simons. Now they're going to come back the other way here with Turnbull. Turnbull is going to work his way into the corner here. That one slides past him, but Catalano's there. Here's Meyer. That one comes all the way back across. Meyer gets upended, and here's Turnbull. That one hit a stick in front, and this one goes all the way back to McMillan. 40 seconds to go on the power play. McMillan's going to send a long pass for Turnbull, and Turnbull's able to break through two defenders there. This one comes over to the other side here. I believe this is Kelleher. Yes, it is. He's able to turn it the other way. That one bounced off the back of the net. And this one is sent the length of the ice again. McMillan will pick it up, and this will work its way back out for Central here with Pileski. It's going to be slid back and sent all the way back in. Here's Goldfarb for Summit. Settling there, able to clear that penalty out. And now a block from Kelleher. He had the goal that started the 8-goal slide for Central. There's a shot that finds its way to McMillan. There's another one off the pad of McMillan, and this will come back out. Mulgrave unable to hold the zone. Let's come back to Goldfarb. He'll cross it up for Margrave. Ahead goes Flame. Flame finding Nelson in the center, and that eventually finds its way to McMillan. Central, if you win this, start 2-0. A lot of confidence. Beat a division opponent in the first game. It's shaping up to be a pretty good season for this Central team. And you definitely have to feel like there's a chance that this could be the year they make a deep playoff run in the state. This one comes all the way down, and Gorski is going to get on it. Taken away by Summit. Found in the center there by Griffin Dunn. It's going to be put all the way back in. Mulgrave gets it intercepted here. Good chance for Dunn. Another play here for Easley. Now this will come back to Mulgrave. Mulgrave sends it out. And finds his man, but it will go all the way down. Luckily for Summit, off of a Summit stick, so no icing. And here comes a chance for Nelson, but good stick in front, and that one kind of found its way a little close to the net there. Millen wasn't down in his stance. Here comes number 11 with the name that I've struggled to pronounce, so I will not say it. And they come the other way. Easily going to work it back for Sweet. Sweet bounces it off the boards, but it's going to be collected here by Steele. Nathan Steele find his way up for some Mercer. This one's back into the corner here. This is here to Catalano. Gonna try and flip it to Meyer, but that one is read by Goldfarb. Someone bring it down to that corner. That one deflected in front. comes all the way back to the point here. Solid pass down to the corner, but this one's going to be taken away by Central. Turnbull back on the ice. It's going to be an icing. So 5:23 to go in the third period. Central starting to kind of trot to this win now. Pace has slowed way down for sure. I mean, not feeling too uneasy with a 6-goal lead here with just over 5 to go, and this is going to be another icing on Central. Much to the dismay of the two defensemen, Simons and Flynn. So we'll try that again here. So there's one back by Central. Just going to bounce up. Let's find its way to Kelleher, but it was a little bit behind him. Couldn't quite control it. Slid back all the way to Goldfarb. Now Battistella sent it in. Battistella will get back on it. So it's going to find the back here. It's going to be rolled out by Central here. They have men up. That was Schneider. Schneider looking for a hat trick tonight. It's going to be sent through and on a nice intercept by Kelleher. Ref with a nice jump to get out of the way of the puck there. This one comes back to Mulgrave. Mulgrave will cross it up to the player that is not on my sheet, number 3. This one comes all the way down. Carpy looked for an icing call, but there was none. This one bounces over to Schneider. Back in. Forbes is going to try his best for it here. He's able to win that battle and send it out. Here is Pileski. Pileski's going to send it around and just dump it in here. Taken by Sweet. It's off his stick. In comes Summit. It's now sent back the other way. And Central will take it up the wing here is Gorski. Gorski staying strong on the puck here. Gorski gets shoved down, but he makes the pass to the center anyway. Fortunately, it's taken away by Mulgrave. Mulgrave is saying he'll do it himself, but he couldn't quite get past the Central defense there. Here's Pileski. Pileski's going to lift it, trying to get it past number 22 on Summit. That one's behind the net. Here's Pileski. Pileski's going to look. Oh, he was trying to get to Catalano, who had a break. Here's Yarrow. That comes out to Catalano. He's Sweet with him, and Turnbull. He's going to put it in for Turnbull. It's a little too high. Turnbull's going to get back on it. He puts it back in for Sweet. Comes down behind the net here as Catalano fights for it. Stays strong on it. Reverses it. Unfortunately, no one's there. Dunn tries to get on it. Turnbull playing defensively. Here's Yarrow. He's going to send it the other way. In they come again. Here's Turnbull with Meyer. Meyer in the corner. Stays with it. Griffin Meyer finds his way to Turnbull. That one went off the side of the net. Here's Meyer staying with it. Able to change direction. What a move by Meyer, and he sends it back in for Catalano. Catalano tried to stay with it, and Turnbull keeps it in. The amount of time just being eaten up by this Central first line here is just, it's amazing. They've been able to keep this puck in control. Oh, and a fanned clear attempt there. Well, eventually finds its way out. This one sent into the corner here. Easily. Had 2 goals against Ridge, and he almost got one there. Robbie goes into the center. Simons. This one is going to get out to the center. A nice hit there from Turnbull, and this is going to come the other way here with a shot. The rebound for Dunn. He's around the net, right in front. Murphy can't control it. Under a minute to go in this one. Dunn has it in his skates. This comes back all the way out. Murphy gets back on it. This one comes to Simons. This one stays in. Here's Simons yelling. He wants one in this one. A goal, that is, in case there was any confusion. This one comes back to McMillan. He'll send it around. Here comes Central. 20 seconds to go. This one comes back to McMillan. He'll settle it. He's going to let time go. He'll put it behind the net. Joey Pascal is going to try his luck at taking this one out. And Central is going to take this one 8-2. What a game. And what a way to start this season. 2-0. 2 big wins here early on. Central's looking very strong to start this season out. We're going to be sending it down. Tyler Rodriguez for a post-game interview here.
Tyler Rodriguez joining here with Henry Schneider. Henry, 2 goals for you today, a convincing win for your team. What is the emotions you're feeling right now?
Feeling good. Big win here today. First Friday night home game, felt good.
So last year you guys started the season off with 2 ties back-to-back. This year, 2 convincing wins against 2 really good teams. What has been the preparation for you guys to start just so strong?
Just working hard every practice, showing up, getting ready. That's really it.
And as far as the rest of the season goes, still a long way to go, but what are this team's goals and what do you guys think you can achieve?
Our goal this year is to win it all. Every day we're practicing, trying to win it all, and working hard. That's really it.
And the debut for the new jerseys today, how do you think they looked out there on the ice?
They're nice. I like them.
Henry, thank you, and good luck the rest of the way. So that'll be it for us for HUTV with this broadcast of Hunterdon Central against Summit here. A convincing 8-2 win for the Red Devils. Stay tuned for further action, and everyone have an amazing night.